Welcome to the second tutorial on Christian beliefs. We'll look at the creation story, the role of the Word and the Spirit in creation, and why creation is important for Christians today. Christians believe God is the Creator. The creation stories are found in Genesis 1 and 2 in the Bible. Christians believe God created the world in 6 days and rested on the 7th day. In Genesis 1, on day 1, God created the heavens, earth, light and dark. Day 2, water and sky. Day 3, land and plants. Day 4, sun, moon and stars. Day 5, fish and birds. Day 6, land animals and humans. On day 7, God rested. In Genesis 2, the order of creation is different. The focus is more on humans, with Adam being created first and Eve being created later from Adam's rib. In Genesis 3, there's the fall of mankind, where Adam and Eve ate fruit from the forbidden tree. Christians interpret the creation story in different ways. The metaphorical view says that the story is used to help people understand that God is the creator, but creation of life was through the Big Bang and evolution, which was planned by God. The literal view sees creation as happening exactly as it is recorded in the Bible over 6 days. People who believe in this are called creationists. They believe every word in the Bible is literally true. The Bible teaches all persons of the Trinity were involved in the act of the creation. In the New Testament, John refers to the Word, who is Jesus. Christians believe the Son was present with the Father at the time of creation. Genesis says that God didn't create with his hands, but by speaking. What God speaks are words, hence Jesus is the Word. Shams also supports this by saying, "By the word of the Lord were the heavens made." Genesis describes the Spirit as being present during creation too, hovering over the waters. The Spirit protects what has and will be created. Humanity was created in the image of God. At the start, God was so close to Adam and Eve that he walked with them in the Garden of Eden. But then they used free will to disobey God, which meant relationship of mutual love and trust between God and humanity ended. God sent Adam and Eve out of the Garden of Eden and punished them. They would have to work for their food. Today, Christians believe they have a personal and loving relationship with God again because Jesus' sacrifice reconciled them. Christians believe that God gave humans responsibility to look after the world. They are stewards, which means they have authority over animals, plants and resources. They should treat animals and the land kindly and leave the world better than they found it. They also believe they will be judged by God on their actions and how they've looked after his creation. Therefore, Christians believe they have certain duties, like reducing the amount of pollution. They believe in conservation, which means protecting things from being damaged or destroyed, so should look after resources and the environment in general. They also believe they should share what they have with the poor, so that all people have a fair amount of food and other resources. In the exam, you might be asked to outline 3 Christian beliefs about creation, 2 reasons why the creation account is important to Christians, or argue for and against it being a Christian's responsibility to take care of the earth. In summary, there are 2 accounts of creation, one in Genesis and one in John's Gospel. Some Christians interpret Genesis literally and others metaphorically. God made Christians stewards with a duty to care for the world and its resources.